Okay, well, hello everyone. I touched briefly that you were here for the panel Q&A session. Some of this. This is going to go into a lot more detail. So I'm Ian, this is Trudy. We've been working in the paranormal field for almost 6 years now. We're based out of Hamilton, and we've concentrated most of our investigations within Hamilton and the Niagara region, as well as some locations up in northern Ontario. So, paranormal investigation. Why do we investigate the paranormal? Why do we research the paranormal? Well, you can ask that question to 10 different paranormal teams, and you're probably going to get 10 different answers. Everybody has their own reasons for working in this field. Many will tell you that they are looking for what awaits us on the other side. That's their goal, is to find out that information. This field has grown very much over the last 15 years or so, with the introduction of all the television programs that are on TV. And combine that with YouTube and the internet and radio programs, there's just been this explosion of paranormal investigation taking place, with everyone wanting to know what's out there, what awaits for us. That's not us. That's not what we're looking for. There's a million other teams out there trying to do that. We don't need to copy them. We want to communicate. And how do we go about doing that? Well, that's where our fun bag of toys comes in here. And I'll briefly go over our equipment of how we end up communicating. And if you've seen a lot of the television programs, you've seen a lot of this equipment already. This is a REM pod, which is a type of electromagnetic detector. What makes this one different from your traditional handheld devices that you've seen on the television programs is that when this one is turned on, it does not detect electrical off of lights or anything like that. It radiates its own magnetic field around the device, and it will only alarm if something comes in contact with it. And if something does come in contact with it, it is going to do this. Yeah.
That's what you're going to see. Supposed to be going right now because of holes. But it'll sit stationary, and unless it comes around this field, it has to be right on top of it. That's what you're going to get, and that's when you know you've got energy around. I love this device because it's got the sound, it's got the lights, and you could be in another room and know what's going on. That's why one of my okay.
Plus, it's not going to give you false reading off of electricity or anything like that.
Would you like next?
What do that? Okay, next we have our Ovilus device, which is a communication device. How do you explain this?
The Ovilus is built in with a word database of over 1,000 words. When you turn it on, the spirits can manipulate it and speak through it to tell you, talk to anything they want. We've gotten great evidence of this. You know, all the times we'll get the plate from across. Next thing you know, a battery is drained, it's gone. Yeah, you just kind of gotta talk to them. Maybe they'll give you more information. But this is another great, because it's immediate communication, which is why another reason I like it.
Now, just to clarify a little point, the spirits don't actually go into the device and manipulate it.
No.
It's believed that when spirits manifest, the environment changes, energy, temperature. This device is programmed to detect those environmental changes, and depending on what that change is and the extent of the energy that was required to make that change, the device is programmed to spit out a word that somehow the spirits seem to know is relevant to their manifestation. And that's all right. Next we have a SB7 spirit box, which is something that's called instrumental transcommunication, which is spirit, when you're using, say, a digital recorder for electronic voice phenomena, that's spirit voices that are captured on the recorder. ITC, or spirit voices that come through technology devices, such as this. And what this does is it scans over radio station frequencies at a very rapid rate, creating a white static noise. And that platform then becomes the conduit that spirits can communicate through. And next we have our Melmeter, which is a very good handheld EMF detector. This is actually one of the very first ones that was built specifically for paranormal investigation. A lot of the others you will find in use by electricians and plumbers if they need to come into your home and try to find the fault in your electrical wiring. They might use some of that, but this one is the first one to be designed specifically for paranormal investigation. It detects various levels of EMF, as well as detecting at the same time temperature. So if there's a drop in temperature, this thing will pick it up. Another EMF detector, this is called a tri-field meter. Same idea. This one is a very sought after meter in the paranormal field, just because you can shuffle between electrical and magnetic settings at the same time. So it's, as you can see, it's old school. It's got a needle and a dial, and, where some of the others are a lot more popular because they're digital and they have lights and they go beep. And this little guy we use as a trigger object. It's designed for child spirits. It is programmed with a device inside it that it will ask pre-recorded questions every 30 seconds geared towards children, asking such as, what's your favorite color? Can you tell me the alphabet? And it's designed to elicit a response. But at the same time, this thing is filled with electronics. And again, it will detect EMF fluctuations, temperature fluctuations.
Yeah, and depending on what it says, it'll come up and say, oh, that's ticklish. Well, that might tell you something has touched the child. It depends on what he says. If he's asking a question or just saying, oh, the temperature got changed or the temperature got lower, he's telling you the temperature's changed, and that's another way of knowing if you've got a spirit around you.